Okay, so to start off today, go to the web browser of your choice and in the search bar type in the beauty and joy of computing. You're going to go ahead and click on this first link and try the curriculum. You can close out of that first tab now and click BJC curriculum. From here, you'll go to Unit 1, Introduction to Programming, and Getting Started with Snap under Lab 1. So this first page is introducing you to the very basics of Snap, including opening an account, and you'll go ahead and click on this first link to open it. So as we're looking at the instructions, it's telling us to click on the Cloud menu, sign up, follow the instructions. So here's a Cloud menu. And sign up is this first tab. You'll fill in all of the information, the button, and then click OK. From there, you're going to go ahead and check your email and change your password. Now to log in and out of your Snap account, this is login. And then to log out, you just click here to change your password here. Now for your next one, you need to make sure you have Snap open and that you are logged in. You can tell you're logged in if it says log out and then your username. Now we're going to create 2 Almanzo costumes. So we're going to go here, this file, costumes. We'll open our costumes. We're going to wait till Almanzo loads. You do want to make sure it's loaded before you click on it or it will not show up. Click import and then cancel. So we need 2, so I'm going to click duplicate. So we have that done, and then we're going to change our second Almanzo so it is facing the other way. So to do that, we right click on it, click edit, and then click flip. And we will click OK, and that changes our Almanzo too. Now we're going to make Almanzo change to Almanzo 2, so it's second costume whenever it's clicked. So to do that, we need to go to our scripts tab, and it's telling us to use when I am clicked and next costume. You'll notice when I am clicked is yellow, so we're going to go to the yellow tab and pull that over, and next costume was purple, so we go to this. It does give instructions for that here. Now it says to uncheck the draggable box so that when you click it, you don't drag Almanzo. So now we can test that. And that piece of code works. To test code in an individual code, you can also just click on the code itself. Now our next lab, we start by double checking that we are logged in and we are going to save it. So we click save from the file menu, which is here. Since we're saving for the first time, we'll go to save as. And it gives you a title name, which is UILI-click Almanzo. And then you will type that in and just click save. Now it does tell you to switch, so if you are doing this in partners, this is a good time to switch. Now we're going to code Almanzo to move to a random position every time that you click. So we're going to make sure it's open, and if it is not open, you go to the Open tab under File, and open whichever one you need open. So we need to click Almanzo, so we would highlight that and open it. Now we already have it open, so we can just go from here. It says to find pick random 1 to 10. And that is green, so we're going to go to the green operators tab and drag that out. And we're just going to go ahead and test that first, see if we can figure out what that does. So every time I click that, another number goes out randomly in between 1 and 10. So from that you can infer what this block does. Now we're going to drag out a blue go to XY tab. and go ahead and duplicate that and drag one into each. So this will make Alonzo go to a random X location between 1 and 10 and a random Y location between 1 and 10. So we're going to go ahead and run that code. And if you can see, he's moving a tiny little distance each time. So we do want to change that input. So we're going to do X negative 190 to 190. So it has a much greater range of motion and we can really see how it moves. And then Y to negative 130, 130. We're going to run that piece of code. And you can see it is moving to a random XY location each time that that is clicked. So from here, we're going to make sure our work is saved, where we click this and then save. So for this last one, we used when I am clicked. We're going to change that up a little bit now. So these are blocks that are your starting blocks. So we're going to go ahead and open our project. That is open for us already. And we're going to make another script that makes Alonzo move to 190, negative 130. So we know that means we have to get it to be able to move to a particular spot. So 190, negative 130. Negative 130. And then so we got him to move there. However, we need to also make it so he says a welcoming message. So we'll go ahead and go to looks and say hello. And we'll say, welcome, I am Alonzo. So we have that code figured out. And we need to make it so when the green flag is clicked, it does that. And then we need to make it so that when Alonzo is clicked, the message disappears and it runs through that code. So we need to make sure that it says nothing when Alonzo is clicked. So we're going to go ahead and move Alonzo here so we can see if he moves correctly. We're going to click the green flag. Oh, we forgot to put the green flag controller. There we go. Green flag. And that go ahead and works. And then we'll click on Alonzo. And he moves. So we can double check that that message goes away. Yep. Alright. And then we want to make sure he moves to a random spot. So we'll go ahead and do that. And there he goes moving. So make sure you save your work from here. So now we're going to make this program more like a game, and we need to make sure that Alonzo keeps moving around. So we're going to go ahead and drag out a forever tab. Go ahead and do that, and then we're going to click on just test that code. So obviously, not much of a game if he continues moving like that. So we're going to stop that code and put in a wait block. So that will make him wait for 1 second in between when he is moving. So he will move more incrementally. So we can pause that. So now we're going to test out this block change ghost effect by. So we know that's purple, so we'll go into here and drag that out. So obviously you can see Alonzo gets lighter when the numbers are high and darker when the numbers are negative. So we're going to modify our script so that every time Alonzo gets clicked, he gets a little lighter. So let's say we change that to 10. And then we let him move around some and then try to click him again. Gets a little bit lighter, a little bit lighter. And this will continue going until he disappears.